Ready for the clap?
Yeah! I'm so excited. Now, what was your plan about sacrificing the octopus to the...
No, that was... I was gonna bring the octopus to the religious sea goddess of, Sari.
I think we should give it to the Kraken.
I think Luigi should eat it.
I'm still not super with the cutting off the Kraken's arm, because, like, if we're being 1,000%, right? If this is, like, your mascot, are you gonna be like, all right, little guy, listen to me. Listen, come here close. We're gonna maim you, and it's gonna be great because we'll attract all of the heat in this area.
Well, the idea is that Connor cut it off.
Why the fuck would they have a baby? How big is a baby Kraken?
So
Can I
you
give it a
don't know
hug?
how big a big Kraken is.
Okay.
But you do know that Krakens can get big enough to swallow shits. So smaller than that.
So, okay, so we're between, like,
Great
puppy
description.
to two-story building.
Yeah,
I think he's a puppy.
Something between the two.
It's a baby. It's a baby!
So
Why
you guys
are you frowning while giggling?
looking to like, get to the Kraken,
I'm just thinking
cut
of the
off the
Kraken.
tentacle, go murder Connor, then leave that Kraken tentacle behind.
Where
as
is the
evidence.
Kraken again?
In the hold of their ship.
It's somewhere with the Kraken's grasp. That's the pirate crew.
Do you think it'd be in the ocean or like on their ship?
I guess it depends on how big it is.
Apparently, like that pirate crew is in New Pinion. That's what you've been given.
Okay.
You know what? They had
But
to
it's
have
not
gotten
like-
a Kraken
that pirate
permit.
crew is all 3 days journey that way. It's like no, like it's you can
No,
get
I'm
to
not.
it today.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out where the Kraken is. Like, is it like on the ship with them? Like, is it like their like little pet?
Is there a Kraken parking permit?
And does Sophia know
Yeah,
where it
dude.
is?
No, they
It's
just
a lawless.
We're not even by Sophia anymore.
a
Lawless
Kraken
didn't know
parking
that.
permit.
I'm trying to think of if we could have like shoved him into the water.
The Kraken?
Connor?
Oh.
But also the Kraken, I guess, if it's
He's
beached.
already probably hopefully in the water.
So, well, okay, so real talk. The plan right now is...
Kill Connor.
Okay, yes, but there are like 3 planes that are now floating with this. Option 1, the worst one, by the way, is that we fuck up everything and it's a massive bar fight.
Yes.
We die. Option 2,
I don't think we'll die.
We will die. Have you met him?
I do only have 4 HP.
for context, that wasn't like, have you met Connor? He gestured at Collin.
Yes.
You guys are acting like I'm a villain or something.
Your
You-
Discord
you-
name is
You
SMS.
have expressly said my
Villain
goal is
or
to get you guys
something.
pissed off at me enough to beat me up as a DM.
Well, it's too
Well,
fucking
okay,
late.
so I know that the things that I'm doing in game are working at a narrative point. If somebody looks at me and cusses at me, I'm like, okay, cool. They care.
Just me.
That's the only way I know that somebody. Well, sometimes Sini over here stims, and that is
I
also kind of
stim?
a thing. Girl, there are so many times in the recordings where it'll be like, all right, I'm talking to someone. We're gonna go to Luigi's turn, and then you're just going.
You do make a lot of noises.
I do.
I listened to the last week's episode on the way here, and I was
Yeah.
like,
So, like, in my defense, all of my friends just call them Jessica loading noises.
no, that's
That's like stimming, yeah.
Okay.
that is autism.
Which is fine, but that is what that is.
I'm being diagnosed at the table.
Yeah,
I
I'm
do
not even-
enjoy Jessica loading noises.
They're amazing. I love the stims.
It's iconic, I
The
guess.
tism is tism.
I love how, like, I go to one place, yeah, you got OCD. Another place, yeah, you got dysthymia. The table, oh, you're autistic beyond belief, dog. I don't even know if you could, like, fucking, like, I don't even know.
Everybody at this table is a little autistic.
Everyone
I'm
listening to this and playing this game is that's how you get into
What's
D&D.
autistic about me?
Colin.
Colin.
What?
Collin.
What?
Collinger.
What?
You know, I think it's just best you don't know.
Vega,
Yeah.
insert your own reasons why Colin is autistic here. Thank you very much.
I'm not autistic.
This will be brought up in the lawsuit,
I'm
Vega.
fine with autistic people. Vega's autistic, and they're like my best friend. They are my best friend.
That's why I'm asking Vega to give us some dirt
I'm
on you.
not autistic.
Nope. Vega's got the
That
notes.
or ADHD.
It has to be mentally ill to play Dungeons and Dragons. Mentally ill or gay. Probably both.
Not both.
Probably both.
But you don't have to be both at all. I'm not mentally ill.
Statistically
There are
likely.
4 people at this fucking table. It's 25%.
Just because you're doing good right now does not mean that you're not mentally ill.
I'm glad.
I didn't say that you're not.
Mentally healthy people don't
Not
relish
real.
in killing people's characters like that.
Listen,
Or have
listen,
voice time, bud.
listen. Okay, first of all, First of all, the voices time is fine. It's fun.
The voices
And
time?
if you could sound like Kronk, you would do that too, okay?
Yeah, and I would still be mentally ill sounding like Kronk.
No, you could just sound like Kronk.
But I wouldn't because I'm mentally ill.
You don't do it because you're mentally ill. I'm not mentally ill, I sound like Kronk. Therefore, I'm not mentally ill. This works. All right.
You're just autistic.
False equivalency,
No.
Your Honor.
So there we go. We're going back to the game because I'm not autistic.
Okay.
So
Is that the sec? You have to name this episode because I'm not autistic. Back to the game.
no, I don't have to name
You're
it.
legally
Just-
required to.
I'm gonna name this episode the one where Cho dies.
I don't know if that's happening.
It's my favorite Friends episode.
the fucking black screen with like there's the text and the classical music.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
All right.
Do we need a recap? I feel like we all remember it.
Hey, you guys don't want
We need the inspo.
Oh, we need. Okay, so recap is thus. Sophia,
Change your tune real quick.
the charmer.
Do you want to be responsible for the inspiration again?
Do you want it?
I'm just asking because you always give it away.
I do feel like we
What?
have a rule that you can't do it like 3 times in a row because it has been like
Oh, word.
you once. I think
I did it once.
You did it once, and this is our 12th episode. Which means this would be your 10th.
I feel like if you went
Jade
back
has
through
done it.
and listened to like,
Okay, so this would be your 9th.
I feel like if you go back there and listen to the episodes, I'd be like, if no one else wants to do it, and then people are like, yeah,
Yes.
fucking do it.
I just think that somebody else should also do it.
All right,
I-
gamers.
I can do it.
Whatever.
Then
you
you
use it the most.
you
should
shall.
do it.
I do get really bad rolls.
Hit him with it. Hit him
So-
with it.
We left Sophia, and she was like, "You can choose to stay. You can choose to go. Assassinate Connor." And then Luigi tried to eat an octopus. Cho said no. So we headed off to the market to ostensibly free Luigi from slavery at the registrar. And once we got there, we realized that we were being followed by a goblin. So Cho decided to walk up to the goblin like, "Hey, what are you doing? How do you do?" And then he was like, "Attack now!" And then we got jumped by 4 goblins, and one of them kept casting darkness on us and made us all into a cloud. And one of them was a skitterling named Blork. Who,
Our
over the
Lord and
course-
Savior Blork.
Our Lord and Savior Blork. Actually, our Lord and Savior is Samson. How dare you?
It's Blork.
So, during the fight, Blork, the skitterling,
Our Lord.
maybe yours,
He is.
flew into a cast iron pot, and Luigi kind of capped him into there. So he's now our animal companion. And upon killing one of the goblins, we asked them, like, "Hey, what is your deal? Why are you here?" And he was like, "Bounty! I don't know who Samson is. Where's the dragon?" And I was like, "The dragon's not here." And he was like, "Cool, I don't know who Samson is." So then I killed him for not knowing who Samson is.
Got him. Fucking got him. Way to
Yeah.
spread the religion.
I love the idea that evangelism works, everybody knows who Samson is, by murdering everyone who doesn't. It's like, technically, everybody knows him now. It's like, yeah, by like, removing the denominator.
The percentage of people who on this earth who know who Samson is now higher because I've killed this man.
Okay.
Technically.
What if someone, like 2 people were born right as that man died? It's still not even.
They still have
Yes.
time to learn about Samson.
They
Go
still have
murder
time to
more
learn about
people
Samson.
then. I don't know what the issue is. This.
That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, killed the guy for not knowing who Samson is. Then his friend, Sylvia, now currently has him pinned down to the ground with a dagger. And we are going to ask him some questions, and if the plan stated forth in the group chat is to be followed, we are going to let him go free and spread the word that N is no longer with us. Not in a dead way, but like no longer literally on this island, so please stop trying to kill us.
Abducted by aliens.
Abducted by aliens. And that's the recap. Did I miss anything?
Not that I can
I
think
think
of.
you hit it.
Cool.
We had a pretty, I say quote unquote condensed session because like half of it was Sophia and then half of it was the fight.
Yeah, love of my life.
There's also the hanging.
There was also the
Oh,
hang.
yeah.
Oh, we
the
did see the
hanging.
hanging.
We did
love
see the
that
hanging.
for us.
We-
None of us remembered.
We were
I
on
actually
our-
thought about that on the way here, and then the second I sit down, I'm like, yeah, what hanging?
We're on our way to the market, and
Joe
we
was upset
saw
about that.
That's
a
true.
Chromodium Empire person who was probably a Navy sailor, hanging from a noose. And Luigi went up to the hangman and was like, "What's your deal?" And he was like, "Orders in the tally," something like that. And Sylvia was like, "I don't care that this person is dying." And Cho was like, "I care that this person is dying." And then went and tried to stop the execution unsuccessfully. And the gnome and the warforged were like, "We fought because you didn't. You owe us your life," something like that. "How dare you get in the way?" And then Cho was sad about that, but we still left.
True.
Didn't save the hanging woman who might have been from Empire, might have just been a woman put in a jacket.
We also couldn't have.
I don't really know what you guys are gonna do, but I was like, this is gonna happen. I don't know what you guys are gonna do about it, but it's part of the world. Part of opinion. Because opinion's a character too.
Isn't that lovely?
You gotta kind of treat. So if you don't treat your setting like a character and respect its traits, you very quickly get things like, "It's a floating city, guys," and then it's like episode 7. "All right, so you guys go into the sewers." And it's like, "Wait, what do you mean the sewers? I thought this was a floating city of boats. Why is there sewers? Can't they just toss their sewage into the ocean?" And you start losing things. And you start be like, "There's only one religion here," and then you very quickly make all other there's now 7 in there because you wanted to add more things. And I'm like, oh, if you add just things and you like willy-nilly, things get put in willy-nilly, essentially.
If you put things in willy-nilly, they're put in willy-nilly.
They just get a little
That's
silly.
just my own writing hot take of
You're doing great.
sometimes condense your stories down, make them more focused, and then, which, yeah. That being said, I was still like a 4th player.
Sorry.
It's all
Sorry,
right.
we're not good enough.
Advertising now.
We just don't have now you have Blork, so there's that.
Ooh, Blork.
Yeah, and he's
Who
great.
controls Blork on his combat turn?
Alright, as of this moment, Blork doesn't get control Blork in his combat turn.
Blork is in a pot right now.
If you guys want to, he's in a pot right now. If you guys want to make him like a proper companion,
We
you
did.
gotta spend some time.
You have to
That
master
being
the
said,
Blork.
I looked at, you guys are level 3, right?
Yes.
How much HP does Sylvia have? What's their maximum?
I think 25.
25? Okay. Okay, and what's Luigi's max?
29.
That's pretty good. So Blork would still have the least, but he would have 24.
Cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
If
pretty
you make
good.
him a proper companion.
He has more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
so
we-
he has second least.
21.
21. We need him. I want to get him a little hat.
He's our mascot. Can we get him a little?
Everyone I've shown a picture of a
Absolutely.
Skitterling has been like,
Don't worry.
I love
That's on my
it.
list.
Did you show him
Okay.
the picture or the one? I'm gonna remake the render because I want to make it so that I
Oh.
can move the limbs.
I sent them like the picture from the art book or whatever.
Yeah. I want to make it so I can
Your
move the
render
limbs.
still looks really good. You should be proud of it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to animate him.
Oh,
Make him do like dances and stuff.
I need to see your rendition of his fucking flight because you're just going. It was so good.
It was very real.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make sure that he had big loser energy.
No, he has big
He's a
goober
king.
energy.
Okay.
So we can fit in with the rest of us.
Yeah.
No, just because.
You have big zealot energy. You have big pirate energy, and Joe has big
energy.
child.
The hesitation between trying to figure out what to say.
I didn't know what to go with because there are so many ways I could have gone, and I didn't know which way was the best one. So I went with the default middle of the road.
Sylvie has the energy of her subclass. She has swashbuckler energy.
Thanks.
Of rogue
I
energy.
feel like Sylvie has a lot of anxiety. Partially, that's my fault.
Well, that's because your player has anxiety.
That's true.
I think anyone would be anxious for what you've put Sylvie through.
I've barely started on Sylvie.
Oh, you hear that? Oh, you're afraid?
Man? I haven't even chopped off one of their limbs yet.
That's why I come to session high.
I don't blame you. Honestly?
You made me buy a slave. And I own a slave now.
That's your
Yeah.
fault. Shouldn't
I
have
don't
lost the
gamble
gamble.
better.
Don't gamble with Connor.
Well, I'm not. I'm gonna
Or
kill
do
him.
gamble with Connor. You can
Okay.
see him again.
I'm gonna kill him. I
You
need
should
to
ready?
gamble.
We need to demasculinize him. Let's go.
Oh,
Are you
what?
gonna castrate him? What does that
No,
mean?
I just want to make him feel like.
Feminization ring, go! Just.
Gonna cut off his balls.
No, I just.
Okay.
I want to break his spirits.
Make him drink spirits.
I love hanging out with you
Good
guys.
plan words.
I'm looking forward to our dinner on Friday where we just get to hang out.
We gotta do it more often.
Yes.
But now is our time to play.
Now is our time to play. So as we last left off, you guys had this goblin shadow maker assassin-looking creature beneath Sylvie's dagger. There is a decapitated goblin a few paces away. There's a goblin whose some parts of it are still on a bit of a like tarp rooftop. Other parts have been blown off by Luigi's divine smite, which kind of just anime punch radiant key blasted straight through a goblin.
Sun's
And there is a bat possum thing in a cast iron pot, which has stopped making noises.
Is he sleeping?
Do we hear honk shoe?
You're too busy stabbing and interrogating this one goblin.
I'm not stabbing.
I'm too busy stabbing and interrogating.
What if I put my big gnoll ear against the pot?
What do you got in acrobatics?
Give me a second. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah.
0.
It's amazing how you can go through these mental loops to be like, no, I don't harm anyone. I just help these violent sociopaths harm people
Here's-
and make sure they can
Luigi's
continue
not
to
a
do this.
sociopath. He's a good guy.
What if someone says that they think Samson is mid?
Well, then I would kill him, obviously.
Okay, that sounds like sociopath behavior.
She can't control them.
Not
No.
even bad, just mid.
Just me. I'm not a big
No.
fan of the government, and then you just
I
fucking.
don't know, 6 out of 10. Death. Like,
What do you mean 10 out of 10? You should have said 11.
that just kills you for that. So,
Samson be wildin'.
He's something.
certainly is. Alrighty, so as you have this goblin beneath your dagger, what do you do with them?
Sorry, I have popcorn in my mouth.
You're good.
That's okay.
So, now that Sylvie's got him trapped, obviously we know that N is the one they're looking for. But Sylvie would probably... What did she not ask? I had it in my brain.
It'll come back out. Maybe.
She'll be like, who can... Because you can see who does bounties, right? Like, who makes... Like, who...
On each bounty there is like a name, like
Okay.
wanted by someone.
Okay.
That's how you would turn into. Like if somebody is wanted by
Did
March,
we-
you turn into the Gwendom, they're gonna be like, we don't care about this person. Like,
Did we see who was hunting N the last time we saw the first bounty?
yes, you do have it on the sheet. It's Natalie.
Okay. I don't know what to ask him then. 'Cause-
Why did you come here?
That's a good one.
You were the last snow people who had seen the gemstone one.
How do you even know that?
Because of the fact that you're walking around with the glow, and just points over to Cho, who's got this just halo going, who's like 7 feet tall.
I imagine Cho is like tending to her own wounds, as that said, and she looks over and she registers that you're actively stabbing this goblin. She's like, "Do you have to? He can't run."
Yeah, because he's in the fucking ground. Stabbed him.
I can get up, that'd be great.
Then
No.
You can't.
Take
Not right now.
look. If you take blade from his shoulder, I will make sure he not leave because I will treat his wound, and he won't go anywhere while I treat his wound. Yes,
I mean, sure, yeah.
We're
I
not
don't
treating his
trust
wound.
him enough for that.
I will.
You shouldn't.
Why
I
not?
will. Are you going to stop me?
I would prefer that you save your sorcery points
I'm
for.
not sorcering him. I'm wrapping his wound in gauze.
I don't want to be ensorcelled.
No, you're just getting gauze. I'm not using. No.
Okay.
If
Fine.
you remove, I can keep him here.
Well, if I don't remove it, he's still gonna stay here regardless.
Well, yes, but you're hurting him.
Good. He attacked us.
And he's clearly
It
based
was a bounty, man.
for it.
Shut up.
Look, just remove dagger. I will keep him here, and he will go off when we are done, and he will tell people not to mess with us, and Samson is good. Yes?
Sure.
Okay. See? Net win.
Let me get an insight check on this guy.
Yeah, go inside.
Desperately trying to save this fucker's life.
18.
This guy's gonna say whatever he wants, or whatever you want him to say, in order to be stopped, to not be stabbed right now.
Okay.
This is his priority. The idea of like, and now you're actually going to be like, the bounty's gone, don't mess with us. That might happen, or he might just like frick off. Like, but you don't think he's coming back against you guys. This is not someone who's like, all right, I'm gonna come back later and seek my revenge. He's like, this is a bad business decision. I lost 3 of my crew. One of them's in a pot. Other 2 are dead. This seems to be above my pay grade. I'm gonna do something else. Like, I got stabbed. It's gonna take a while to heal. You don't seem like back with the kobold. There was a certain amount of honor and like maybe even like vengeance that might have come up. You don't feel that from this guy. You think this guy just wants to not be stabbed right now.
He just wants to not be where he is.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be here.
I don't blame him.
No, me neither. I mean, serves him right though for being a heretic.
Okay. So she's like, just remove Blake. It will change nothing for you.
Sylvia would like very like begrudgingly like yank it out. Like not even like
I'm
sweet.
gonna
She
step
just
on his
like
other shoulder.
She
Why?
Joe walks over and she's like, okay. I please remove boots.
I will begrudgingly remove boots.
Thank you, both of you. Thank you. And then she like eases he's a goblin, right?
He's a goblin.
Eases him up and takes out like just some cloth and starts to tend to his wound, like clearing
Sylvia's
it. and
probably
then-
like using her shirt to clean the blood off the dagger. She's
And,
just like
but like during this time, Cho's just like gesturing, like you can.
Your nice clothes are not soaked in blood.
good.
I'm gonna wipe off my sword, except on the goblin.
Oh, the beheaded one or the
No, on the one. I'm just gonna like wipe it off on his sleeve.
Okay.
Getting-
He's just like he's aware of the fact that if he like moves about it, he'll just go and like chop his head
Yeah,
off.
or
So
like-
he's like he's doing what he can right now given the given situation. And he's just trying to survive this.
So, if you could spread the word that we do not have dragon anymore, and Glowy does not have dragon anymore, that would be very nice.
What happened?
Left, gone.
Ow.
Not on the
The
island.
bounties went up this morning, and the ships can only leave at high tide at night, so how do they leave?
Why do I glow? You don't know? I don't know, but it happens. Same with this.
Okay.
Okay, this might sting a little bit. I'm just.
God damn.
Stop moving, and I'm gonna step on your shoulder again.
Don't do that, please. Don't. There's no need. I appreciate your help, though. That's very kind of you.
I'll move my foot again.
You are not having a good day.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the last of our crew and leave.
Oh, no, bounties are ours.
Actually,
I don't have a bounty.
What about the rest of your guys?
No, we're small-time bounty hunters.
I
I
do you
have.
have any heads on you?
Heads?
Bounties to turn in that you haven't gotten around to yet.
No, we don't have anyone like that yet. We were hoping to score big here.
I'm gonna step on your shoulder again.
Well, nah!
There's no need to do this. Stop it. You got any
Take him
coin?
back down.
You got any coin on you?
Come on, man!
There's no. Look.
No, step harder.
Stop! She's like, there's no need.
Luigi and Sylvia just
Very
being
heavy, and he
absolutely
is very
brutal.
small.
Joe, we're gonna have to kill this guy.
No, you're
Damn.
The one had some. I did not had some.
Okay. Remove boots.
Turn your pockets inside out.
My arms hurt, man.
I'm gonna step harder on you if you don't.
You need to not do. This is wrong, and you know it. You know
What is
it.
wrong is them attacking us while we're out on our day of shopping.
Are you saying?
Is anything
you-
coming out of your pockets?
He
No.
takes his pockets and he like turns them out, and you see there are a few
Fucking lint.
like there's like some copper and there's some silver and there's like 3 gold, and there's also some like small clay like ball things.
Like bullets?
No.
See?
You also have seen you've seen several bullets.
I sure
You
have.
see this is like larger, and they have like a seam around the bottom.
What's this?
It's smoke.
Smoke?
Yeah.
What do you need smoke for?
You know.
For this whole darkness thing? That was just these?
No, that's something different.
Alright, well, I'm taking the smoke too.
Well, why?
I'm gonna
You
step.
gotta use it.
I'm gonna step on you harder.
No.
But this is wrong.
I don't
Sylvia
take
just
all your
like
money.
picks up the coins, like.
So it's like desperately
He's
trying to like
He's
ease
got
these boots.
7 copper.
Hold on.
Oh, haven't did I list?
All right, go ahead.
7 copper. He's got 12 silver. And he's got 4 gold.
Got it. Do you think all of your outfits were cheap? I'm broke.
You have 160.
I'm broke.
Alright, you're also not getting your buddies back. We're gonna loot their bodies too. You can have them back once we're done with their money.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay, different question. If could lessen weight of boots or remove it, please?
For now. If he
Okay.
talks up again, I'm gonna put
Oh,
it back.
well, I'm going to ask him a question. And as she's saying this, she's like leaning over and brushing off his shoulder with like the dirt.
He's looking at you like come on.
I
How's he gonna answer your question and also not be stepped
no,
on?
don't let. She keeps her hand over his other shoulder, and she goes, "Listen, have you passed by where the ships are all parked, all the different ones today?"
The harbor?
Yes. I'm very.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you?
The boats are like 100 yards back.
Yeah. No. She's getting there, but that is also true.
Yeah.
The Kraken's grasp. I have heard they have a Kraken, no? Have you seen?
Yeah. That sounds like something a pirate. Well, it's actually both. How does he know what the Kraken's grasp? I didn't get out my dice. I've just been role playing and being stepped on.
That's quite
I
a
have a
statement.
lot
I
of
don't need
things
to
that I
know
just.
I got him. Sounds
Look at
good.
this. Listen, every now and then I get to play an NPC who bullies you like Connor, and every now and then I play an NPC like this guy whose name you haven't asked. And
don't
you
care.
guys
He
get to
doesn't
bully him.
deserve. I don't need his name. I wanted to kill him.
Alright.
So desperately trying to keep this party from being total evil,
Just
but also
It's
it's
not
not
evil.
total
They
evil.
attacked us first.
She
That's
ran
true.
up on us.
Exactly.
This is the one time where I can
Actually,
say yes.
technically,
They
you
did,
ran
in
up
fact.
on him and
I
asked him the
walked
question.
up to ask him what's going on, and he's like, "This is a good decision."
Happens all the time, especially to Unga.
And
not
that is,
anymore.
I'm just being chased. He's constantly being run up
We
on.
did run up on Unga.
Unga ran up on us.
No, it's not how it happened.
I don't know anything about the Kraken's grasp.
Did you just happen to see Kraken in water today?
No.
Okay. I'm just curious about how big it
Is
is.
there a Kraken we should be worrying about?
I am that. It's part of their name.
What? Yeah, but okay.
Okay, so do you have any other questions for this not so informed goblin?
Sylvia would just like yank him up.
Okay.
What is your name?
Mutfu.
Mootvu.
You're going on the fucking list, Mootvu.
You're on the
Listen to me,
burn book.
Mootvu. When we let you go, and we will let you go,
Okay.
we will tell everyone you see that the dragon is no longer with us. And for every person that tries to collect that bounty, I am going to find you and cut off one of your fingers.
It's a 10K bounty, man. You're in a pirate.
Then you better get going telling people.
Sylvie doesn't even like wait for him to respond. She like just turns him and like kicks him in the ass to like shove him the other way. Chop chop.
People are starting to like crowd back in together. You're not so alone anymore. And he's like running.
How many smoke bombs did I pick up from him, by the way?
3.
Okay.
Can't wait to watch you try to use those smoke bombs.
Did we contain an animal in a pot?
Oh yeah.
We should probably go get that animal, shouldn't we?
Yes. She's walking over to where it landed. I don't even.
Sylvia like puts her head towards like the pot a little bit.
Yeah, she doesn't remember where it is. She's like in the general area, but she was stabbed viciously over here, so she's like, oh, there's a lot of blood.
Well, you know where it is. You trapped it.
Yes. Right over to the cast iron stand. Has the merchant returned from the cast iron stand?
The merchant's like a program.
Okay.
They're not there yet, but as people are coming in, if you want to take the animal, you've got questions, probably do it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you open up the pot lid, and the creature's inside, and it just kind of like,
Is he sleeping?
it's just like, it's like tongues out, it's just kind of like splayed.
Oh my
there.
god, it's like how opossums play dead whenever you lift something up and look at them.
Sylvie would like reach her hand in and like just like.
You reach in and grab it, and it's got a bit of a grime texture.
He needs a bath.
So it's like a little like oily and a little dirty.
He needs a little bath.
It's like a ferret.
It's got a little smell. But yeah.
Do either of you guys have a rope?
A rope.
Yeah, to keep this thing. It's gonna fly away if we don't like harness it up a bit.
I think an explorer's pack comes with that, and I have that.
Oh, perfect.
Alright, I'm double checking.
Cause she's just about to throw it in her bag and like carry it around like a little like purse dog.
How are we supposed to form a bond with it if it's in a
Well,
bag?
I'm not gonna like zip the bag up. I'll feed him.
It has wings. It can
Oh, I
fly
have
away.
50 feet of hempen rope. Okay, so
Ah.
she's going to pull out some of the rope. And then gently try to fasten like a harness. Like,
Okay.
Like a
So-
little leash.
well, yeah, so she's like she's not like a fucking collar because that thing is gonna choke itself to death because it's dumb as shit. But she is gonna like wrap it like a fucking like a pug's harness, so that way this thing can't like it's around its like legs and midsection. It's like a big old vest, and she's like wound it around its wings, so that way it can't like fucking flap free. And
Okay. Go ahead and give me
oh fuck.
dexterity plus your proficiency in survival.
Okay, I'm gonna pat myself so that way I have a little bit more health here. So you said, let me get this raw number here first. So that's a 3, and this that's an at 20.
You have made an excellent leash on it. It is well kept, and the thing is still slack.
She's gonna just gently put her fingertips along its airway to see if it's breathing,
Its airway,
like its nose, its mouth,
its nose.
mouth and nose, because it's a fucking possum. They're in the same place. So you just do this.
Okay.
Is it breathing?
Perception check.
Pat myself again. That's a 3. That's a perception check. 23.
It's breathing.
Okay.
It is pretending to be dead.
So you see Cho kind of like after she winds it up, she's holding it by the little thing. She's looking at it. She puts 2 of her hands in front of its mouth and nose. Does one of these, and she goes, "It's playing dead."
Sylvia like just opens up her bag.
Okay, I'm just going to.
And I think she would tie the leash like around like little like.
Oh, she'll cut like
Do you know what
a
I
length
mean?
of it, so that way it's not.
Why
like,
can't I think of the word?
A sash?
In my brain, like Sylvie has like almost like a
messenger
messenger
bag?
bag
Okay.
type thing.
Yeah,
Okay. So she would tie it to, I want to say handle, strap. She would tie
There
it
you
to
go.
the strap of the thing. So that way, like when he feels like he's ready, he can still like kind of move around, but he can't fly away because it's attached to her bag.
And Cho will like cut off the instead of having 50 feet of fucking rope on this thing, she's gonna cut it off so that way there's an appropriate length. How much rope went to that, do you think?
How, what is an appropriate length for on the leash, do you think the thing is?
So, like...
How much wiggle room do you want Blork
So let's
to
say
have?
that there's, like, probably a little bit longer than this table dedicated to, like, the harness weaving.
Okay.
So that's, like,
Well, it's more than that.
6, 7, and then the leash itself.
How much do you want the leash to be?
We can say 20 feet just to keep it, like, not like, the leash is not 20 feet, but the total length of rope is 20 feet, and the leash is, like,
Okay.
10?
10.
Yeah.
So, because of, wrapping around the circumference of a creature multiple times in order to create a leash does actually use a bit of rope, like a surprising amount. Because I've had to try to tie things before like that. And
That's
it's
fair.
like, oh yeah, I've got like 30 feet of rope. I can totally tie this thing in a whole bunch of knots. And I'm left with 5 feet left. I'm like, what the frick happened to my 25 extra feet of rope?
So, like, 30?
So, do you want to cut the rope?
Yeah, she, either with her
I'll
claws or,
give
like,
you-
a sickle.
You want 20 feet of length on it. I also used 30 feet of rope at the time.
Okay, so yeah, so she'll have 20 feet left over. She'll retie it around her backpack, and then, does she have her sickle back? Did you ever...
No, but I can give it to you.
Yeah, she'd want it back. And then she just pops that back on her side, and then she kind of goes, ta-da!
So in combat, is this gonna work like how Blork is just tied around you with a 20-foot
Oh,
radius?
that's fair. We need to befriend him first, and then we can
Yes.
figure the rest out. Because I
Yeah.
think once we befriend him, he'll hang around us, and we won't need the leash.
So this is also something that Blork can be, like, intelligently befriended, and he's just not like,
He'll be fine.
okay.
Jessica loading noises again.
Indeed.
All right.
All right, so this guy.
You're now covered in blood.
Mutfu is good to go. Kicked
Oh.
promptly on his ass by Sylvia.
You wanted to loot his friend's scorpions?
Ah, yes, of course. Gonna go over to those bodies.
Alright, so
What do I find
the
there?
one nearby has 6 copper, 10 silver, and 8 gold. And then you get to the one that you blasted apart,
Mhm.
and you pick through parts of its body, and you find that at this point, somebody else has already picked through it as well. In the interim, and there are arrows, and there is a shattered bow, but there's no gold on it. Somebody would take that patch.
Do you want these arrows?
No, I'll take the arrows.
The arrows are for like goblin sized. You can take them, but like,
Well, they're not going to be much help for me.
nah. You've got elf sized
Yeah.
arrows.
Stupid. Oh,
Take his little goblin-sized bow, and you're just gonna be like, you can have like a short bow on
Goblin-sized
your
bows
wrist.
get
And
broke.
yeah, it's broken.
Can we sell the
Oh.
arrows?
Potentially.
one
But, like,
one fucking
not-
copper piece.
They're not worth that much.
Are they just regular, or do they have like poison on the tip, like anything like that?
regular? You have been shot by these arrows, so through personal experience, you discover that they are regular arrows.
If
Perfect.
y'all don't want any, Cho would have. Well, Cho would want to take a couple, for purposes of they would make a great splint,
Okay, sure.
and also fire starter.
Yeah.
Period.
So she'll take a couple and plop them in. How many arrows does the
3.
guy? 3.
Right?
She'll
You
just-
said 3?
Sure, there's 3 left.
Oh, okay. Don't know why,
I
but
don't think I said anything, but yeah, there's 3 left in the thing. The other
okay,
one's
sorry.
got broken.
3 just me stuck in my
Yeah,
brain.
that's fine. She pockets 3 goblin arrows, and just puts them in her pack because that'll be good for multiple things.
All right. So now that we're here, we got Blork. We looted these bodies.
We came here to buy rings.
And make me not a slave anymore in the eyes of the people.
That is also a thing, and also just I'm gonna get a bigger water skin, not just for the octopus, but also just that's a good idea.
Water skin.
Think of it like a messenger bag. You know the Katara's waterbending backpack?
Yeah.
Think of that like a water skin.
Oh, okay.
We should register first.
We
Yeah.
really should.
Don't talk to anybody.
That's probably a good idea.
You either.
She'll jokingly take out
What
some
are you
of the
talking about?
Hampton rope. and
Every
just
time I
kinda-
open my mouth, I preach the good word of Samson. Is that a problem?
Yes.
Not a problem. But you're still technically a slave, and I don't want them to question why we're unfreeing you. Or, like, we're freeing you. So just save me the headache of, like, not speaking.
Persuade me.
Out of curiosity, how big are the goblin arrow tips? Are they like ear prosthetic size?
Persuade me.
Yeah.
Fuck, okay, hold
Oh,
on.
there are no heads on these guys. They're just wood.
They just were shooting wooden. Okay,
I gotta get
that's awesome. That's so. What about the feathers on the end?
15. And then plus 2, so 17.
I'm trying to think of if I have to make a fucking prosthetic here.
What'd you get?
17!
Good shit.
Glad you gotta get all your good luck to keep your party members alive. Also, I only am okay with people using persuasion rolls against them to make people do something. If they're okay with it on that side, I don't enforce any of
He
that.
said it,
so-
not me, so.
Yeah, just let
He
you guys
thought I
know.
went, persuade me,
And
woman.
I go, bet. You know, like, you can chat. Just, like,
'Cause,
let's
like,
not talk about Samson.
Sometimes I don't always know how Luigi's gonna react to something.
That's
and that helps
fair.
me
Me
figure it
either.
out.
That's, who truly can know Luigi if his player doesn't?
That's what keeps them fun.
That's fair as fuck.
Unga was predictable. Unga attacks.
Unga was
Unga
was
attack.
Unga was
predictable.
predictable?
Unga-
Mr. I'm gonna walk to the moon. What? No!
Unga was predictable.
So we go to the
Okay.
registrar.
I'm very good at predicting what he's gonna do next.
So he, like, starts pulling out the,
Yeah.
what is, like, a slave contract or, like, receipt.
They have their paperwork there.
No way, she has the receipts.
Does Connor have like the wax paper receipts you get from the store?
So you go over to, you now see, the chattel area. There are some people that are like, selling people. There also are some like more exotic pets as well. But there is a lot of the slave trade. But you go over to the registrar. It's a small building with like someone at the desk, and you have to like wait in line for a little bit. And you're waiting in line with people who like are buying slaves, and most of these slaves are like broken in.
Mhm.
They're not fighting back. But you eventually reach the front as you see a tiefling man say, I can help you.
Hi, I'd like to, free up my slave.
Are you sure?
Period, yeah.
Okay, I want to let you know there are no, if you're doing this, you're not going to be able to get any refunds for anything.
That's absolutely fine.
Okay.
I've accepted that.
Okay. What is your name?
Sylvie?
Sylvie. And the slave's name?
Luigi.
Okay. And he goes back, and when was the slave purchased that could help?
Yesterday? 2 days ago?
Oh, that helps quite a bit. As he goes through, but okay. Yep, I have the purchase right here. Just go ahead and sign on the line with your name, and then legally your slave is no longer a slave.
Cool. Sylvia, like, goes over and she, like, scribbles it and just, like, kind of, like...
Welcome back to freedom. He hands over a, small, it is, brown, partial, slightly pointed, but not too pointed, ear, a prosthetic.
Thank
that,
you, sir.
Go around the rest of it. It's
Thank you very much, sir. I'm gonna put my ear on.
Next, as he you guys just freeing
Move on.
slave is as easy as that if the master allows it. So now you are no longer a slave and you're free to murder whoever you want within your party. Just go ahead and kill Sylvia like we were talking about.
I love how you
Finally.
almost said so.
It's fine!
Like I've been talking to you about for weeks.
As was
But I'm
kept in
not
our
gonna do it in the
secret
woods when I
DMs.
have an opportunity. I'm gonna do it now, in the middle of the slave market.
Well, okay. We had a list of things to buy while we were here.
Yeah.
Saves me trying to buy a prosthetic ear.
This is true.
It's part of the tradition. But also there are some parts, like March does do slavery,
Mm-hmm.
but they have a 7-year limit,
Mm-hmm.
where someone can only be a slave for 7 years, and then they're free.
Okay.
So,
What if you're captured again right after your 7
So
years?
we're going to shop.
but what if somebody
I
changes
also think we
the
should look at the
Oh, yep.
magical side of the shop to see if there's any, like, artifacts or, like, any other pieces of, like, things that we could use to, like, restore anything.
Okay. Do you think it's safe to split apart in this market?
No. I really
Let's
fucking
just
don't.
keep together.
I have 4 HP.
Okay. What stands are nearby?
Yeah, like what's the closest for us right now?
Stands?
Yeah.
Like what area? So we're obviously like at the slave area. But like we have to go. We're gonna go and buy like some rings, some like healing stuff. We're gonna buy liquor.
If you guys want to take a second and just chill and maybe get a snack and like get a short rest, you guys could do that if you wanted.
Before we do that, I want to use my channel divinity to get a spell slot back.
Go for it. So, you guys are chilling for a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Avengers post-credit
The
scene.
clock moves forward 1 hour. As you
Do
guys
we
get
get-
closer?
Hit dice too.
You get to expend your hit dice to get back hit points.
Okay. And
So-
it's
You have a D8.
okay.
No, I mean, Sylvia's a D8. Luigi's a D10.
Sick.
And you can expend that hit die and add your Constitution modifier and gain that many hit points back.
Cool.
Up to your maximum. That is the D8. Yes.
Yay.
Is that a 7 or a 1?
2.
Oh,
That's it.
you neither were right.
What's your max HP?
25.
Do you have that written down, or where is that?
25.
Got an infraction format.
And then how's you guys spent all of your hit dice, I believe, yesterday
Yeah, I'm down to 0.
recovering. So you guys get back half your hit dice rounded down every night because you're level 3. You're having a rough time. When you get to level 4, you get 2 hit dice back every night.
Ooh.
Epic. Whoop. There we go.
Okay. What's your con?
7 total, which
So what's our current hit points all around?
brings me back to 21, funnily enough.
25.
25?
6.
6?
Yeah, I only got 2.
What's your Constitution modifier?
7.
Hey, if you don't want that extra hit point,
That's
there's never been a
Take
point.
that shit.
You want to do a little hard
No,
mode in
no,
college
no,
game,
no,
it's up
no,
to
no,
you.
no, 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 no.
This game's not stressful enough.
No, that's not what was said, you demon. Okay.
So, here at the market, I would like to look at bottles of liquor.
Yeah. Looking around, go ahead and roll me investigation or perception. Up to you. I think you're better. At
Let's
one
do
of them.
investigation.
That's definitely better than your perception.
That is 14.
Nice. Looking around, you do see a few different areas where people are selling their goods as such. There are some where you can buy them by barrel, but because of the fact that this is a bit of a port, town, there are a vast assortment. There is Sav vodka, which is a Collexin vodka from the Savage Lands. There is March wine, a variety of vineyards and there is some Thorkish vodka as well, which is the dwarvish stuff from further down south. There is Altaran beer coming from a range of different options. What are you looking for?
Hard liquor. Wow, do I know where Connor's from?
You do not.
Do I know his race?
He's human.
Human. Okay.
You could also
Unfortunately, humans can't come from everywhere. You want to
That
see
is
if you can
unfortunate.
vibe check where he might be from?
I think I would like that.
Go for it.
What stat is the vibe?
That's insight.
Of course it is. That is an 8.
Not Samson.
Cool. He's not from March.
Or just not from a monastery. Not exactly certain.
What are the prices like on the vodka?
Are you going for a bottle or there's barrels, but also smaller bottles? How big do you want it?
Like a 40.
Like a 40? Okay. For the vodka, you going for the Orcish Sav, or are you going for the Thorkish variety?
We're gonna go for the Orcish, as I realize that 40 is malt liquor, not vodka.
Yeah, I'm based on I know what the size of the bottle you're
I
talking
meant a
about.
fifth.
A fifth. Okay.
The words were not lining up.
Looking at the Sav is more expensive because it's hard to get anything out of Calexo.
Mm-hmm.
So it does seem to be like 5 times the price of Thorkish.
How much is it?
For a fifth, it's like 25 gold pieces.
And the other one's 5?
Almost 5.
You know what? We're gonna go for the cheap one. Cheap vodka, Thorkish.
You buy the bottle. You now have a bottle of Thorkish vodka. They generally have a much earthier taste to them, and they are traditionally served over actual like granite. If you put like granite in a glass and you pour over it.
Huh. That's pretty cool. I wish that was a. Is that a thing in real life?
You want to drink granite?
No, like pouring vodka over like a mineral or pouring a.
Vodka on the rocks.
Yeah,
Literally.
but literally. That would be pretty cool. You throw a piece of.
You get
granite
it
in the
from like a
freezer.
granite spout.
What's that called? Like the you've seen the vodka that comes in the skull head?
Oh, Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Head vodka.
They are like it's filtered over diamonds. Part of me is like.
It's
why?
not. It's fucking not. It's fake diamonds.
Yeah, it is fake diamonds, but I'm also kind of like, but why though? What does that do? Like.
It makes it expensive.
Yeah.
Are there any granite rocks here, or can I expect to find those at the
Hey,
bar?
do you want to buy? The guy has granite rocks as well. What is it?
Yeah, how much per rock?
You can get like a bag of them, like a decent size for like a copper.
Okay, yeah,
Rocks.
I'll take some.
Yeah.
For 1 copper.
They are like, some of them are cubes and some of them are spheres, and some of them have like holes throughout them. Depends on like how they go with it, and some of them are like more artistically designed, but there is generally like sphere, cube, and then like one with like a whole bunch of holes through it. That's like the traditional.
Okay. Where can I get a pocket watch here?
Yeah, you got to look at it. And he's like this guy deals in that. Go ahead and roll me an investigation if you want. You guys are just going around shopping.
15.
15. That's pretty good. So you eventually meander your way down to a gnomish shop with it says Taz Wrinkleton's Tinkeries. It's kind of open ended. You can see a whole bunch of like gears and gyros going around and such. How can I help you?
Are there any pocket watches?
Nice, I got a few. And he's like deems down. What are you looking for?
Nothing too fancy. Something that'll tell me the time reliably.
Oh, well, just that. This one is shaped of a dolphin.
That's cool. Okay, how much is the dolphin one?
The dolphin one? Dolphin one's 2 gold.
Yeah, I'll take the dolphin one.
He puts it down, he like presses a button on it, and the dolphin does like a little like dance. Like balances itself.
I want it.
It's so good.
And then it pops open, like it splits in half, and there's a clocking inside.
Oh, that's not very subtle to look at the time, though.
No, it's like pop open this like dolphin thing, then you close it back up.
Okay, you know what? That's actually a pretty good point. Maybe something a little more subtle.
Like a sea turtle, and like it goes like a sea turtle. And like you see like the if you just go ahead and press it down, like the limbs kind of go. Yeah, and then you just like press this one over here and click it back, and it pops open, and you see the time on it.
And it's a little fancy.
Look, as much as I love these designs, I'm looking for a certain practicality where I could just pull something out, see the time, and put it back. I need quick.
Quick.
Something quick.
Pulls out a fucking like speed demon of a fish.
Quick. He goes down. I think this is the exact one you need. And like you see, it looks like very basic, like a watch face on the outside, and there seems to be a clip on the back. You see, if you just want to be really fast, he goes and he clips it onto his own thing. You press this button, it pops out on a spring and shows it. Yeah, and then you just put it back in. Quick as can be.
Get the turtle.
I'm gonna be real with you,
Get the
Chip.
turtle.
It's a gnome. They're all gonna be bombastic and some. At least the turtle just goes. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Turtle is silent.
I love the turtle so much. It can itch your back whenever you're bored. You can just put it there and go. Whoop, whoop.
I think I'll take the turtle.
Yeah.
Turtle's 2 gold.
2 gold.
You
Sold.
now have a turtle pocket watch.
I love him.
Why did you need a pocket watch in a curiosity?
He wants to time the hour.
Are you asking me as the gnome or as Collin?
As Collin.
I was also
Because
curious.
charm person works for an hour. I don't want that to run out when Luigi's not
I
aware.
was straight up thinking, like, I know flipping Jesse. He's got an ascot. He's going for a pocket watch. What character do I know is Italian and goes for an ascot and a pocket watch? What do I know? What character is that? And I couldn't think of one.
Fred.
And I'm like, there's not. I was thinking Fred. Is it an ascot? You think Fred? It's the only one. He's not known for a pocket watch.
No.
But okay.
There's no particular character, but I'm glad I got you thinking.
I was like, he's messing
You had him
with me.
stressed.
He's messing with me.
No, I don't want to run out of charm person.
I was like, it's gonna be
That's
like
very smart.
5 sessions in. He's like, by the way, this is a character from Guilty Gear. I'm going, no, I don't know that game.
I'm Roland from Borderlands.
No, you're not.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm still alive.
That's true. Unga was rolling
Oh,
from
no, it was
Borderlands.
Roland from Borderlands. Let's see, what else?
I would like to look at weapons. We need to buy potions, and I would like to look at the magical
Are you
salves.
looking for basic weaponry, or are you looking for the magical stuff?
Ooh, let's look at
There is
the
also things
magical
of like, there is like other armors and such.
Other armors?
I would like to look at the armors and the magic weaponry.
Going to the magic stuff has been successfully corralled to the silver stacks. So you have to go into the silver stacks.
Okay. Would it be more beneficial to do the other stuff first and then do that?
If you want to do the non-magical stuff, because you also know that like the bottle of salve, if you're going to buy like things that you can carry, everything here is not that expensive. Like that
Got it.
bottle of salve was really expensive, and that's one of the bigger ticket items. Unless you're buying like, I'm buying a barrel or something. It's like, all right, well that's going to be more expensive. You're buying barrels. You're buying now freight. But if you're buying like stuff that you can use yourself, everything here is going to be decently cheap compared to anything that is magical. Magical is immediately like, all right, we're talking like hundreds, or like a health potion. You know, it's pretty standard. Is generally 50 gold. And that's like one of the cheapest items.
How much health does a health potion give us?
2d4 plus 2.
Ooh, I was hoping you wouldn't say that. I was hoping you'd just say a number.
I was
it's-
also hoping so, but that's fine, I guess.
I've been playing out the idea of like, so taking a potion is a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm like, if you spend a whole action on yourself, I feel like you can get more out of it, you know? And you can like swallow it better, maybe you just do the maximum of it.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's also like, by the time you're using a health potion, you're probably screwed. So it's like,
Yeah.
the bonus action's pretty nice. So, up to you. What do you guys want to do?
While we're still in here, let's see. Because I want to check out both. Like, what's for sale in terms of magical weapons?
You wouldn't know, you have to go there.
Uh,
But generally,
Yeah.
Yeah.
weird magic items, magical arms and armaments,
Would the rings be
potions,
there?
scrolls, rings, stuff like that.
Okay. Then yeah, let's just go do.
But
Let's
if you
go do
guys
that.
want to buy the jewelry for the bond, that would be more of this area.
oh, okay.
Let's do
cool.
that first.
Okay. So we need 2 platinum rings, was it?
2 platinum rings, each worth 50 gold pieces.
Yeah, we could deal with that. So walk into the magic item shop. What is within?
This is not magic item. This
Oh,
is
it's just shop. Okay.
just regular shop.
Is there just a jeweler?
Yeah, there's like a jeweler.
Okay, she'll wander up. Excuse me. And is it her turn or is there?
There is there are some people who like buy like jewelry and stuff, but there seems to be a half elven man who's got like a bunch of piercings.
Oh,
It's
tight.
like, yeah, I can help you.
Could I get 2 platinum rings worth 50 gold, please?
Whoa. Together or each?
Each individual is worth 50 gold.
Oh. What's this for?
It's for a spell warding bond.
Oh, yeah. I think I've got some back here. One sec. Are these like weddings or?
No, it's just the spell just needs a conduit between two people, so
Okay,
it can
so
be.
this isn't like an Alateran wedding ring.
No. It's
Okay.
just the ring for the spell.
Okay. Because we do have some of the ear wedding rings for the Alaterans if you were interested.
No, I don't have a suitor, but that is very nice of you to have.
Yeah. So he like goes back and he's like, all right, these are 2 platinum rings, not wedding rings. He opens them up and you see that there is a geometric like design on them, and like hard lines like carved in of a more dwarven Thorkish variety. So that will be 100 gold total.
She will take out 100 gold pieces and hand them.
I get commission, man. Hell yeah.
Congratulations, you were very good.
12%, yeah.
Hey.
We get 5 gold from that.
I picture this guy's like 15.
I love just the dude bro vibe.
He's half elven, you can tell, which means that his age is hard to tell. It's generally hard to tell elves' ages because they age very gracefully. So it's like you can be like, oh, I'm getting this elven woman. Oh, a man walks in. I hope it's not her husband. And he goes, Grandma? And it's like, oh, this is an old elf. Like, how old are you? 670. Whoa!
I'm 24.
So, at that point, did anything else you guys want to try and buy here?
Okay, so remind me, did Connor have any piercings? I'm trying. I feel like I remember him having like an earring one, but I might just be
I think
like.
he had an earring. I didn't mention anything else though.
Why do you ask?
Out of curiosity, as a man that like second in command of the Blighters been through here?
Of the Blighters?
Connor, I think his name is.
Ah, the blasts.
Yes.
The black. Okay. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Why?
I only asked because I want to buy him good drink, and I don't know what he likes, and I know.
What does he wear?
What does he wear? I actually forget.
So he does have a bit of that swashbuckler vibe. Like he wears like leather and such.
Okay.
And he generally does like brass on his various items. And he's got except for his gun and weapon, which both would be like a high polished silvery vibe, like reflective.
Okay.
To the point where it's like that's not good to sneak around with, but it's more like well.
Bless you.
Thanks, guys.
You're trying to.
When you're at a certain point, you stop trying to be hidden and start trying to be seen.
That's true. Okay, and he's like, that's okay. So she will but relay that essentially like bronze piercing, silver sword, upper class swashbuckler sort of.
Okay.
Typically follows Brighton like a little dog.
Oh, are they together?
Yes.
Probably.
Okay.
Well,
Typically.
Brighton is captain and he is first mate.
So
Are
they're
they
typically.
romantically involved, or?
I think so.
I
I would say so.
Okay.
Are they?
Okay.
I
I
think
would say so.
Okay. I just want to buy man drink. I know nothing of his.
Wait, you're buying. So you're buying him a ring to then buy him.
No. Ring is not for him.
Okay.
I am going to a bar that I know he is at, and I would
Yeah.
like to talk to him, not in a romantic way.
Well,
But I
yeah,
would
he's
like to
right.
make
No judgment.
but I would like to make good first impressions. So I want to get him a drink he would like.
And okay.
And I thought that if he came through here and he had piercings, you would have talked with him, just chatting while you got it done. But if not, it just
I mean, I know the blasts, and it just seems to be anything strong.
okay.
Generally their alley.
Okay.
I mean, they're like a nasty bunch, man. But they got that swamp thing.
The
with them.
swamp thing?
Yeah. That's I've heard that they got like some kind of swamp thing with them.
Like a creature or like a
Yeah.
interest. I didn't even. I know that they're slavers primarily, but I did not know that they were also poachers. Or is this like a
I
pet?
think it's part of the crew.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
The bugbear?
They have a swamp troll. You guys met. You especially know about the swamp troll. The swamp troll.
It's the regenerating one, right?
The regenerating one. That it's like, oh, I'm gonna manhandle you. Like, I'm gonna bite your finger, and it's gonna go like, I don't care. This regenerates back, and it's like I'm
Right.
gonna slam you around, and it's like you have no weapons. I have infinite health.
I do
This
remember.
is gonna work. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that's extra smelly.
Oh, I didn't
You
know.
know that one.
And
He's stinky.
I did remember their ship smelling bad, but I thought it was just like
Jeez.
They itchy.
I thought it was just bad fish. Oh, this is good to know. That's something strong that works.
Is there any other jewelry or rings that I can
Oh.
interest you guys in?
I have, and she presents one of the platinum rings to
Ah.
you,
Thank you.
and she will. Is it big enough to fit in
That's certainly a link between the two, the dichotomy.
Well, he is one that takes most hearts, so
Oh, that's sweet. Well, you guys have been together.
not married, not dating.
No.
They're in love.
No, are we?
They're in love.
I don't think so.
It's fine.
And she's like,
We're
trying,
just making love
as this
stories
is happening,
here.
she's like,
We're
trying
saying
to
Brighton
put
and
this on,
Connor
like,
are
a
together.
piggy.
Brighton and Connor are together.
He's commenting on the fact that you're an aasimar and you're a tiefling. Sides of the spectrum, you guys are the opposite ends.
All these things happen.
One of you's a devil person, one of you's a celestial. You're also a gnoll, which makes you weird, but they're still like.
It's giving enemies
could
to
get far
lovers.
away.
This is so true, bestie. Go off, queen.
There's only one hammock.
Is there? Does this fit any of Cho's fingers, or is she just screwed?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
I
On
assumed they would size it to
on
you.
the pinky.
It was a dwarvish design.
Oh, okay. They
so-
got fat fingers. We're
Yeah,
good.
you're good.
We're good. So she's like, okay, this works. And now you can be shielded. Well, not shielded, but it is tougher to hit, and you take less ouchie.
What exactly does this spell of yours with these rings do?
So it essentially makes your armor feel tougher. It looks a bit bulkier, so people want to try to avoid hitting it more because why hit armor? So practically it does that, but it also happens to kind of slow bleed out, let's say. And so any hurt you take is far less. But because it is bound to me, I will also get hurt if you get hurt, and
Ah.
vice versa.
I understand.
So if either of us get hurt, we get hurt less, but
And
it is
no.
excellent.
If you cast a spell
Mhm.
and you get hurt, Luigi takes no damage.
Mhm.
You take so if you guys both get hit with an AOE, if you both fail, you will take half damage, and you will take 1.5 times damage.
Yeah. So we gotta, but it's
Damage
useful for
flows
keeping
from
you alive.
Luigi
Yes.
to you, not the other way around.
Which will be not too bad. It won't be too bad.
Okay.
But it will keep you alive, and in theory, in time, it will be a little easier to keep myself alive via healing and some such.
Cool.
But for now, you won't get hit as much, hopefully, and agony. But you know, practically, in character-wise, that's how she explains it. To
Out
explain
of
away.
character, does it raise my AC?
Yes, it gives you +1.
Sick.
Let's do it.
Oh, +2? Oh, word. I'm glad he fact-checked me. I fucking...
You gotta know your spells, dude.
I think like in another Curse of Strahd campaign, we got like a special set of like wedding bands that increase your +1. I think I just got it stuck in my head.
Yeah. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to.
I'll check it right now actually while we're like idling.
So, there is no like cap to AC, but there is like a cap to like reasonable creatures I can hit you with. Where it's like this could just +5 to hit, and it's like I have 24 AC. It's like, all right, cool. So I have to get a 19 or a 20 to hit you. This sucks. Like
Sucks for who?
me.
It is unfortunately only +1 AC.
Oh, I'm wrong.
Oh, you could have just not said that.
Well, I kind of want to establish the fact that I'm trustworthy with the spells, especially because it takes me 3 years to roll my healing math, and that's gonna get even worse when I dip into life cleric. That's gonna get fun because then it's just like +2s.
When I dip into life cleric, is that as you level up or when Cho dies?
No.
Jess, are you having an issue with the fact that this session's less stressful? We're just kind of chilling out.
No, I'm not having an issue.
Okay. You're just looking at me weird.
She's dreading whatever those coins are for.
So, now that... Are we all good over here on this non-magical side?
Oh, a bigger water skin?
Yeah, you can buy that. I'm gonna say that's 2 silver.
Yeah, okay.
Water skins are pretty darn cheap.
Yeah, I'll just fork that over. That's no problem.
Cool.
Let's head over to the magic side. Thank you, Surfer Man.
Yep. Next. And he's like selling. He's having a good time. He's he made 12%, which is he said is 5 gold, which means that he's essentially earned his pay already.
12% of 100 is 5 gold. Okay.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
that's what he said.
Okay.
Listen, man.
Good for him. He's happy.
New Pinion's known for a lot of things. Good public education.
I was gonna say the
Not
education
one
system's
of
a little
them.
rough-seas.
Now, yeah. So, you guys are going over the silver stacks.
Yep.
What are you guys looking for?
We should look for health potions first.
Those are gonna be.
And healing.
I want to look at health potions and weapons.
Is there any item that happens to increase healing that you put out? Or somehow modifies? Oh, she's gonna fucking. She got nose to the ground. Where's the healing one?
Is that Baldur's Gate starting ring that gives +2 healing to everything? I know that ring.
Give me the fucking gloves that give resistance. Where are they?
Okay, so as you guys look around, try and find some stuff, you guys encounter the silver stacks. It is a lot on the senses. You see silver wisps flip and flip through the air and climb up into twisting spirals of silver. You feel ambient mana being pulled and spent as magic flows through the air. It smells like ozone and eucalyptus. It smells like burned steel and hewn stone. The sound of arcana work comes from all over. One person is detailing the lines of an arcane cannon, while another is finishing a moderately sized burner of Thorkish design. A collection of gnomes laughed at a dragonborn's joke as they seemed to be on break. Stained silver and gray and blue and iridescent, their clothes showed the markings of their work. Welcome to Silver Stacks.
Ooh.
I love it here.
I'm getting Willy Wonka vibes.
A bit. There does seem to be a lot of gnomes around here. Like, there is generally gnomes around, but there are like a majority, or you see more gnomes than any other creature here.
So
But
it's
there
Willy
are-
Wonka.
I mean, no, there's not chocolate.
Is there one tall guy wearing a top hat? It's Rosalind Silas.
Perception check.
3.
You look around,
I
and
just
through some gaps between the silver stacks, as it is more like covered over here, you see
Nice.
standing up and looking down, there's a goose. Looking down
I just
upon
like
you.
imagine you like looking over and like not even like never mind.
No, continue the thought. What?
Not even like looking down and like acknowledging the dwarves and you're just like, wow, it's really empty in here.
No.
No, I'm sorry.
They're thinner and more
It's really
magical.
empty in here, but oh my god, it's here again.
What is?
It follows
back.
me.
Who is?
The
Guys,
goose!
look.
I have to chase him!
You look back to her, you look back up, and the goose is gone.
That is nothing.
Sylvie didn't even look.
Fair enough.
It's just a cloud.
There are some stirrings in your back.
I don't see.
He'll be back.
Sylvie like slowly like brings it back open and she like opens it very slowly.
As you see the pink snout of Blork kind of come out.
Hello.
What do you do?
I don't know, I wanna hug him.
You can hug him.
I think he might bite me if I hug him.
Cho will offer like one of her talon fingertips to see what like the little guy does if he's gonna bite.
You still got that octopus?
Yeah.
Can we feed it to Blork?
Can we
Oh
do
my
that
god, no! Here's what Cho will do. She'll take out like a part of her ration and like break off like I don't fucking know, a cracker.
Yeah.
And like
Bread?
hold it over the snoot.
Give me animal handling.
Okay. I'm gonna pat myself because I'm trying not to get bit with rabies.
Does Blork have rabies?
We're about to
he's
find
a clean
out.
boy. He's just a little grummy
So
right now.
that is a 23.
23. Very good. So as you are aware of the fact that there's more of Borg's head coming out. His eyes yellow and they look like just like someone put eyes and on the head now. Like, like that's how they got placed.
This-
Bringing out his head, it's just his head coming out. His pink, kind of like piggy-looking ears of him. You put it forward and like see like and grabs onto the bread piece and just kind of like knocks it back and just kind of like makes odd noises and swallows it.
It presents you Blork's fucking profile, apparently.
Wait.
Just
He's doing it all.
It's like
It's doing something.
just
He gives me the same energy that the squirrel from Ice Age does.
there's nothing in that head. It's just chaotic energy, mischief, a devious
doesn't
little
even
creature
Has
up
enough
to no
brain
good.
cells for mischief.
That's true.
Is Blork started out?
Marcus does.
What's his intelligence? I
Yeah,
have to know.
what
I
are
have to
they?
know.
You don't know.
We don't know
How
yet.
can we find out?
If I stare, can I? If
Trial and error.
What can we roll to find this out?
and
If you guys make him your companion, it's
Sylvie would like
Okay.
scratch him under his like little chin like a little cat.
there you go.
Is that like
Ah,
a happy sound?
he is
Animal
speaking the
handling.
word of
Nature
Samson.
or animal handling, up to you.
Oh, hold on.
So that's.
I'll do
I got a
nature.
19.
Okay.
Nat 20.
That's why. Yeah.
Yes!
Seems to be happy.
Yes! Next
Seems to be
screechies!
enjoying,
Next screechies!
being scritched and being
I
fed
own
pieces of
Blork
bread.
now.
Blork is happy.
He
Blork
seems
is
to be
mine.
happy here. Any sorrow for his previous companions doesn't seem to be showing. You don't not entirely certain if he remembers anything.
No thoughts. That's
Um,
okay.
He's still smelly.
We have to give him a little bath.
Okay.
If I can. We'll just get some soap and water and just. And it'll be fine.
Maybe like a Clorox wipe or something.
Baby safe butt wipe. Just.
Does the Clorox brand exist in
No.
New Haven?
Just,
It's
you knew
actually-
that was no before you asked.
It's actually
That's why I said it very softly.
QLORIX. Clorix.
Does Clorox
He's
exist?
gonna have cleric be gone.
We'll
Cleric
continue
be
on that, a cleric!
Wait till the next level. I shoot you in. No cleric in the game.
Why
Like a barbarian.
Why are you vibrating?
We're converting over to the MCDM system. There are no clerics, only conduits.
We've driven him into vibration of insanity. There's nothing left. Oh.
Alright, so as you now have Blork and you're looking around, what are you guys trying to find right now?
Healing at it.
Healing items and magical weapons.
Okay, so somebody give me a roll, see if you can find them.
See if what?
See if you guys can find them.
I pat myself. What are we? Awareness,
17.
perception?
17.
Plus what?
You,
Plus, am I doing perception? Like, what do you
up to
want?
you.
21.
21.
Hey.
You find,
Okay.
wonderful whimsies.
Is this like a Walmart?
Wonderful.
As you come in, there's a little ding-a-ling-ling-ling. As you see that there is a hot pink-headed gnome sitting at the counter. There are a number of different items that seem to be locked up in cases as such, but you guys can peruse that there are a lot of different scrolls around here. But
Unfortunately.
there also seems to be a selection of cigarettes, and there also are some like cigarette-looking things. They seem to be different colors, which is different odd. There are some potions and stuff, but it is like wooden. All the other parts of the market that are not the silver stacks are kind of like bamboo, put things together real quick. If they're gonna break, it's fine. We're getting out of here. The silver stacks is more like, we made this out of stone. We made this out of strong wood. The silver stacks are like here to stay.
Yeah.
Like there are infrastructure to the silver stacks. They're more permanent, to my opinion. They're also nicer.
No way.
Streets are kind of taken care of a little bit better. There's a little bit more of an orderly design to them. It's not just like the rest of the market where it's just kind of like there are places that you can put your wares and just find one. There's organization to it though. There's also a lot of old design from Pinion in here.
The old Pinion.
Calamity, was it? Is that what Pinion
Sundering.
is?
Pre-Sundering.
That's it.
Calamity is critical role.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I was just
Yeah.
fucking pulling out
Yeah.
terrible things.
Just
I almost said the Oblivion Crisis.
What game is that?
That's from Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Oblivion Crisis. Yeah, it's hence the name.
Not even close.
No.
So as you walk in, just, can I help you?
Is this a gnome?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The gnome with the bright pink hair.
Two questions. One, what about the cigars?
Ah, the nails.
What do I
Are you
do?
interested? Are you engaged?
I'm curious about what they are, but yes, sort of.
Let me put on my glasses. And she puts on these big old glasses that make her eyes look huge. And she goes, bless my stars.
Yes.
You're an aasimar. What's you're asking about nails? That's funny right there.
Why is that funny?
Where are you from?
Fuck. What? Athlan?
You don't know where you're from?
The name. Listen, I can't remember.
It's your character. You made her.
Well, I didn't make the setting.
I didn't make the setting. I know where Luigi's from.
Do you know where she's from?
I don't pay attention to non-believers.
You put it in a meme. You know where she's from.
I almost called it.
put it down today.
I almost called it.
That was the first time I read
Atlantis.
that word.
Alaterran.
That's it.
It's a good meme, though.
Was.
It was a good
It's
meme.
so good, dude. I am from Alaterra.
I see why you don't know. These are nails.
Okay.
They are a little thing that some of us practitioners use to boost our magic spells and refill, ourselves in the middle of the day.
I feel like that is catch.
Like, they're expensive, and like you should definitely do them in moderation.
They are drug.
It's a dirty word. I prefer not to use
Okay.
that for this.
It is.
Are these like poppers?
No, like you take them, light them up, and smoke them. You mean poppers? They don't explode. They don't have that kind. I don't sell those kinds. You gotta go down the road if you want those.
There are things you put in your mouth that explode.
No, these don't explode.
You said moderation. What happens if you don't use them in moderation?
So some people say that if you really go hard on them, your body stops making its own magic. So you just gotta be careful with it. But like, it's easy.
So, like, how many is, like, safe to have? Like, how often can I have these and they're still
Depends
safe?
on you.
Say on the low end. Let's play it safe.
Say you're a sickly,
Curmudgeon?
child. Maybe 1 a week. Or a
Okay.
sickly, grayish child. Also, it depends on what their magical persuasion is. See, like blood nails are different from the blue nails, which are different from faith nails. So.
I mean, say faith nails. Average adult person of average adult magical persuasion.
Average. Every few days you're fine.
One every few days? Okay.
Every few days. Yeah, it also depends on your practicing level of magic and stuff.
Is that also for first-time users?
First time users generally have a bit of a rougher time. Are you a practitioner?
I am not. No.
Are you trying to be?
Not today.
Okay. Just saying.
I
A
know.
lot of this work.
That is. But second question: do you have any items focused on the healing or protecting?
So I have a few healing potions left. Most of them recently got bought up.
Oh, I didn't realize that there was a rush.
See, I was also curious about that too, because I was like, typically we have like a decent stock of it, because people come in, they want to refill like their emergency supplies and whatnot.
Of course.
I'm like, I'm all for that. That's a great part of my my business here. But one of the Frank schnoozers went around and started buying up nearly, like, basically all of them in like, a large amounts and quantities.
One of the who?
The Frank schnoozers.
Who are they? I'm not familiar.
Oh, the Frank schnoozers. They have a lot of influence over here in the Silver Stacks. This is your first time in Pinion.
Yes, actually.
Ah, welcome. How you enjoying it?
I was brought here as a slave.
Oh. Well, you see me free now, and that's good.
I certainly am. And
I-
for all of the things I've seen here, people like you give me hope for this
Hey,
place.
you know, this is a new place. We can all come different. I was threatened as a war criminal for a bit, but now we're doing better. Now we're in New Pinion. Can't catch us here.
I respect the hustle.
I love the gay-coded gnome.
I didn't even think of their sex, but I was like, just hot pink hair, and they're just kind of having a good time, you know, whatever. Yeah.
So how much do these nails cost?
Well, for first timers, I try to make it easier. Have you ever had a nail before?
I've not.
Okay, so a nail, I'm gonna charge you. Persuasion check.
A what?
Persuasion check.
I think I'm gonna inspo that.
Go for it.
Not much better. 14.
14. How long have you been in New Pinion?
3 days or so.
She came here as a slave and already came out. You know what? Let's split up one together. As she puts, what persuasion are you?
Faith.
She goes and she like unlocks it. She takes a yellow one and puts it in front of you. She takes a blue one and puts it in front of herself. Do you want to get in? Yeah, you're gonna get in. Come on.
How much are these?
No.
We're celebrating Luigi being free.
Okay.
Okay, so you light, and she takes out like a lighter and like flicks it open and pops it out, and there's a like a dancing like dog that's like in shape of flame that kind of goes.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
And like she like takes it and lights it with. There we go. Come on, do it all together. Yep. And a big inhale. Big inhale. Hold it. Big inhale. Hold it. Okay. I mean, both you guys make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
That's D20, right?
Yeah.
So I
19.
19.
got a 20. Dirty.
20 dirty. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
Okay.
Am I watching my
I got a
teammates get
2.
high right now?
You guys both managed to not get poisoned.
Awesome.
You
Sick.
get back a spell slot, and you
Nice.
get back 2 sorcery points.
I'll take it. That's more than. I now have 7. So what does this feel like actually for magic users?
So for you, you're using a blood nail.
Okay.
Fuck. It tastes kind of like smoked pepper, to be honest. Yours tastes like mushroom and cheese, like Parmesan, which is a bit different. You're kind of feeling it like go in and fill up your lungs and like radiate out. It definitely kind of burns, and it you feel that like a bit of like that like magical tingle that you normally feel when you like cast and such, but it's clearly of a different variety. And you're like, oh, that's a bit weird. And like as it settles into your body, you can still feel that like you have your regular spell slots and you have this one, which feels different. But pretty sure it works the same.
Okay.
You feel this get added into your pool and get swirled around in there. Like if it was a bag and you had all of these marbles, you just added 2 different colored marbles in there.
Interesting. So she coughs initially and then takes it and goes,
So that's pretty good. I'm amazed you could do that.
spicy.
Yeah, you know. Well, you're good persuasion, yeah.
Of one more
Dude,
time?
the bloodline stuff. And so you
yes.
did the halo.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. You said you guys wanted health potions?
Or
Yes.
or anything related to healing or
I
protection.
happen to have. Pardon me.
You're good.
I get basic cigarettes if you want to get in.
I'm all good. This was enough for me.
Don't you try spicy?
I'm good. I'll be drinking.
Oh, you gotta do the whole thing. It doesn't work.
Oh.
It's gotta like because it's in there, but it's gotta like settle in. You gotta do the whole.
She like puts it between like a couple of her teeth.
Yeah.
So she's like,
It's just your face of like
I don't know.
Gnolls aren't made to, like, their mouths aren't for smoking, you know?
This is not comfortable. I don't know.
It's like rolled like weed, essentially. And there's like some magical stuff in there.
This feels very strange.
Mm-hmm.
How do people talk like this all day? I see so many pirates with these things in their mouth. Maybe not these ones, but...
Do you need some help?
Do you want me to hold it for you?
My mouth is not made for long.
I think you should try long.
This feels strange.
Is it more or less strange than what
I
you were
don't
doing 5
know.
seconds ago?
It is, it's still very strange, but now my accent sounds different.
I love how you've came here for 3 days and become a part of assassination plot and already taking drugs. It's like your corruption arc is going fast. All it took was a gnome being like, get in on this!
She-
And you're
drugs
like,
were-
okay!
It's rude to
Drugs
deny
are
a
cool.
gift.
I guess drugs are cool, kids. Everybody do them.
Is the gnome
Especially-
wearing a dare shirt?
I was gonna say,
No.
where's the DARE program when you need it?
It's no
It's
dare program
daring
on
you
your
to
menu.
do
I
drugs.
think there's gonna be a dare program and a slave trade right next to each other? No.
I mean,
Okay, so I've got a few things. I've got some health potions if you're interested. I've got 3 regular ones, and then I was trying to replenish my stock really quick. Messed up a little bit, so I've got 5 discount ones.
What's wrong with them?
They're a bit funky.
in what way?
They're like the color's a little off.
Sure, you know, some
Yeah.
things that happens, right? But what is wrong with them,
I
realistically?
had to do it quicker, so it kind of came out a little bit off. That's about it.
What does the off do to us?
Can I roll like an arcana
fine.
to,
It'll be fine.
to determine what like that would mean?
Arcana?
Or like I don't. What would you determine like to be like like understanding of magic? Because like usually people default to arcana, but it could be medicine.
If you want to roll Arcana or Medicine, go ahead.
Okay.
Or like Insight, whatever you want to do.
Shit. So
Are
that's
you casting in front of her?
no. Hopefully not.
Okay.
From that
That'll
big.
work.
Well, that's not great. I got a 6.
Got a 6? I mean, it could just be like weaker.
Okay.
So like, you know that like the basic minor one heals whatever 2d4 plus 2 is to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so the idea of like, oh, maybe one of them just heals like 3. And it's like, alright, that kind of sucks, but you're conscious at least, you know?
How discounted are these?
The basic ones are 50 gold pieces each.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones from my previous batch, and then the discount ones are 15 gold pieces each.
Hmm. And how many discount ones do you have?
I have 5.
5.
I have 3 of the basics. Would you be willing to put in an order for some more? I could see if I could get something going, but the Frank Schnoozer's really buying them all up, you know?
Oh yeah, more about the Frank Schnoozers.
What are
we
those?
did get a little sidetracked when we were
Girl.
talking about those.
That does not sound like a pirate's crew, is it?
No.
What are they?
They're part of this well, specifically let's go be honest. I don't want to put a bad name on all of them, but so Henrino Frank Schnoozer is like the big like head dog around here at the Silver Stacks, and he does good. I really appreciate him coming here. He brought a lot of us gnomes after the Cremonium Empire freaking invaded our country, but like and then like it's in the past, but some of the Alterans were upset about some of the extracurricular things that we did. But we're cool, right?
I don't think I've.
So what are the things? Okay, the country that gnomes mostly come from. I forget the name. But in order to like push back against the Cremonium Empire, they had to commit various war crimes, which the war, what is against the doctrine of war, comes from the Ward's War, which is a very different war than what was happening over here. where the Woods War is about like the orcs want glory. This was about the Roman Empire wants land and to exterminate. Different. So the Great King, that's the name of the Gnomish land, committed a large war crime against the gods of creating the Warforged.
Oh. Cool.
They invented a new race of people. They're not supposed to be able to do that. And it's kind of like, how did you do that? And they're like, we're not going to answer you. They're like, we're going to investigate. And the gnomes all went, neat, and left. Well, a lot of the gnomes who they called them life crafters
Okay.
left. And they were like, war criminals, they're dabbling in some magics that you're not really supposed to do that are highly unethical.
Okay.
But a lot of them fled into the sundered remains. That's where you guys are.
Okay. So I'm assuming that Elterans are not cool with.
No, especially because the Great King is not reverent of the gods, and Alaterans is their whole thing.
Okay.
And like even like Samson's in Alatera, but like it's a very
He better be.
yeah, I don't know, like just about every god that you can worship without being incredible. Like if you can put them together in a pot, it'll work. You can't put like, all right, we're gonna have Anubis, and we're gonna have Seri, and we're gonna have Orlum, and then we're gonna have the Lord of the Hells. It's like, wait, no, you can't put that one in. All right, other ones can like have like doctoral religious debates, and this one will murder children. So it's like some of these don't fit.
What if the children ran up on those gods?
I'm gonna start bringing a run up on you like Snowball and just huck it at you every time you say it.
It's into summer, man. It's hot.
It would actually be. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, but Gollybop was going around and she bought up a whole bunch of health potions. She was trying to make some sort of something.
Some sort of something. Did she
Yeah.
say more?
I didn't get super into it, but I did hear some things. So these rumors are unsubstantiated, but just between us girls, I was hearing she was trying to make a certain kind of golem. Well, originally I heard it was elemental based, and she was going to use an eidolon of a celestial spirit, and a base of a what's it called? Ice elemental as the body, but I think it's evolved since then. You know how these engineering projects go.
Can't say that I do.
No,
I've never tinkered.
No.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from March.
Oh, what's that like? Hey, you guys are very rigid over there, very dutiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? That's what I heard.
You could say that. That's the kind of life that I enjoy.
It's their own. You know, I'm enjoying this life.
Of course, and I'm very happy for you. But you know, with the words war, with the constant war going on,
I appreciate you holding back the collections. I did not like my fair share of war. Appreciate it, man. Big
Well,
ups.
I'm happy that our sacrifice has led to
romance
some
for
peace,
men.
even if it's not in our land.
Yeah, dude.
Spreading the good influence.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys wanted to buy these potions off me. Can I also interest you guys in a feather of not die?
Of
What is that?
Well, sometimes you're falling and you want to not die. You need a feather of not die.
That's fun.
Is it like? Can I use it forever, or like does it only happen
That's three
when
uses.
3 uses?
So
So
you're like, I'll show you. She goes over and she pulls out a feather. And the normal feathers are like flat. These ones have 3 sides.
Oh,
to it.
it's a prism.
It's got an activation phrase, and she puts it down. I'll tell you the activation phrase. If you buy it off me, it's 25 gold pieces. And if you're falling, you grab it, don't die. It's a pretty wise investment, if you ask me. Half a health potion
huh.
of a regular one.
So let's see what we got on the table.
Wake up.
There's
5/3 of a discounted one. That's the math for it.
there's 5 discounted health potions for. Luigi's gonna pull out his pocket abacus.
I don't have this. So he goes over and it's like clockwork and stuff.
I love gnomes so much.
How many regular health potions did you say you had?
3. They're 50 gold each.
Okay, so if we buy all of this here, that'll run us 250 gold.
Can I interest you guys in any spell scrolls?
Got any magical weapons?
Yeah.
Magical weapons. You're gonna have to go down to Rancors. Rancors.
You know what? I think what we're gonna do is I think we could buy some stuff here, head over to Rancors, then maybe come back, see how much money we have.
It's under Yerm's. It's run by Rancor. Yerm was his father.
Oh.
It gets confusing. I don't want to lead you guys astray.
Do they happen to
appreciate
have magical trinkets there, or is that a different shop? Or
Trinkets? What kind of trinkets are there for?
um,
There's a bunch of trinkets around.
I believe it. I am primarily one that wants to heal damage and stop harm.
How is that a trinket?
Well, less so that that's particular, but trinkets that would help me do that. Or trinkets that would make sure I don't die while doing
like
that.
you're looking for like a cleric's talisman. That's not a trinket, man. That's like very codified, structured. There's not really much creative input that I can put there.
Okay. Is there
That
such...
doesn't really appeal to me.
An inventor does not want a challenge? That is first.
No, it sounds boring. No offense, but like,
Not taken.
what's
Have you ever
the appeal to it?
Have you ever seen the innards of a man get knit back together?
You're not a cop, are you?
No.
There's some things I've seen.
Is it not interesting to see life return from...
No, it's horrifying.
But they continue to live. That is
Not
important.
everybody likes that.
Well, I don't like harming either. That's why I like to stop it.
Which is fair, but I don't think you're in the crowd of people who like when others live.
I can
So-
hear Discord pinging.
Yeah, the gnomes are of the persuasion of if it's not interesting, I'm not gonna do it. Like they're fantastic workers, but they could never do a factory line. So they'll make one thing once and then go, great, I'm never gonna make it again. It's like this is a really cool thing. We need to make more of these. It's like, nope, that has no interest in me. I'm not gonna do it at all.
That's why I'm trying to like spin it to be interesting. So that way she's like, I want to make one now.
I got some scrolls over here. I got Armor is Heavy. I got Yahoo. I got Get Out of My Room. I got Big Yellow. I got Cheating at Darts. I got Hunter's Mark. I got Getting Out. I got Glider. I got Nap Time. I got Nice Doggy. I got
Ooh,
Bad
Cheating
Touch.
at
I got
Darts?
Chuck. Cheating at Darts?
Yeah.
Looking at Cheating at Darts.
Is that magic missile?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've also got Poof, Smudge, Invisibility, Kishala's Glare, Mind Time, and Whack-A-Mace.
Ooh.
I love all of your names.
Whack-A-Mace is 140 gold pieces though, but it's real good when you need it.
What one is that?
What does it do?
Let me double check. She pulls it up. It's a scroll of spiritual weapon.
Oh!
What does that mean?
You suck.
You summon a spectral weapon, in this case a mace, and it attacks your foe enemies for you. It's completely invulnerable.
Just cost a spell slot, or I
No,
can
it's,
only
it's,
do it
it's in the
once?
scroll. I put all the arcane energy in there, so you're good to go.
But you only do it once, and then scroll is empty. And you
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah, read it.
Ooh. As wonderful as that sounds, that's entirely too expensive for a one-time use.
If only you were a wizard.
Yes, but it could save your life. How much is your life worth?
Ooh. Apparently like 150 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Alright.
discounted too.
So you guys want the discounted health potions and the regular health potions?
Should we just do the right?
None of us said that. You said that.
And the feather of not die, right? Let's see what's in your bag right now.
What do you say we take 3 health potions and check out the magical weapons when we come back?
Yes, we can always come back.
Let's do the potions first.
Okay, we'll take the 3 health potions for now.
Okay, that's 150 gold.
I'm
Alright.
curious. Do
50
they?
each.
Yeah, 50
Yeah,
each.
I don't have. Yeah, I have 50 actually. I'm gonna have 27 now.
Gold, right?
Nobody's interested in the feather of not die.
Oh.
Not die.
Not
Wow,
yet.
we are-
I think branding wise, I did pretty good on it.
You did actually. I enjoy all your names. They're very good.
We gotta look around. You know how it is.
We're certainly interested, but we have to see if it's feasible for us right now.
Do the Frankfurters often buy all of health potions?
So what generally happens is that I'll have like a group come in and they'll buy a few scrolls and they'll be happy with it and they'll fire them off and whatever not. And then they'll go out
then they'll come back, and it'll be a few less, and then they'll buy all my health potions.
So this
It's
is
a very predictable business model that I have.
so this is common.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I do these ones for more fun. These ones I have to do to keep the lights on. But you know, I don't make arcane cores, and that's where all the big money is. So do what you can.
You do what you can.
So let's head
Magic
over to the
weapons?
magic weapons.
No.
So as you guys leave and head over to magic weapons, we're going to almost pull out for the night.
Yeah.
And we're going to go do one more thing. But I am going to cut away.
Hate manipulation.
And
I hate story.
Yeah, I fucking hate this.
We're cutting away to Isol, aren't we?
no,
It's even worse.
we cut away
To Samson.
to a sunlit room
Oh,
with
we're in China. Yeah.
plants all alongside. There are
Is this
long
fucking
laying
Sophia?
benches as Sophia is sitting
Sunlit?
by a handsome half-orc man with big coal lines under his eyes.
You fucking
Devastated.
devastating.
Yeah, that's
Listen.
what get betrayed by a captain again.
That Snoozy could still be by. We don't know.
Oh,
I
knew it.
Giggle.
I fucking knew it.
Okay. Let me double check this.
We should have fucking
Yeah.
said no.
Alright. You're going to have 5 of them. I understand. As he takes a knife and cuts over his hand. Alakath, I come unto you, please. Let us converse with this one more. As the head of Unga goes. Jesse, could you play Unga for me for just a moment?
Sure can.
You are the head of Unga. You only have the knowledge that you have back when you were alive, and you cannot comment on anything that's happened further. You have no inventiveness about yourselves. You can just answer questions.
Isol. You're
1 second. You can answer questions.
Oh,
speak
okay.
questions, okay. Who are you? Ask him who he is. Who are you?
Who are you?
Let's try this again. And more blood splatter comes from his mouth. Who are you? As the question, as they've cast and speak with dead. Specifically, you are being ritualized.
You literally have to answer
Yeah.
directly.
Oh. Charles Wimbledon the Third.
You said I'm good.
Oh. That's my nickname.
Okay. This one is acting a bit odd. Could be interference of necromantic magics. Yes. How did you know Sylvia's group?
I met them once in the woods. I followed the lizard to meet them.
And how did you die?
I was killed by my dear friend, Captain Isol. Under the command.
And that's your answer. And I get 2 more questions. But you guys don't get to see what questions I ask.
Ooh.
Of Unga. And we're gonna wrap that up for the night.
Do I get to see what questions you ask?
You're
Oh.
You're a
playing
player.
easy now, my guy.
That
Okay.
was really devastating.
Ah, that was good.